Today we are unboxing the Blue Yeticaster. So this is really exciting. This is like my step into real podcasting. Now I try to do things semi-professionally, and I used my iPhone and I connected this headset to it. And it works really well if you hold the mic right up to your face, but you have to hold it, and if you make a puh or a buh, it sounds horrible. So we are changing the entire setup, starting with the Yeticaster. Now, this is not a true unboxing because my wife got excited and started opening it up right away, but I didn't really get a sneak peek, so we're just gonna open it up and let's see what's inside. Are you thinking about getting a Blue Yeti microphone, or are you just watching Ben Moot? Let me know down below. Are you watching for the Blue Yeti or Ben Moot? I'll make sure to like the comment. All right, so we cut everything off, and as you open it, ooh, doesn't that look fancy? Let's go ahead and remove these. And you can see everything is packaged quite nicely. It looks good. It better darn well be quality. Everybody recommended it. It was one of the highest recommended microphones, and it came with the stand, and so it was an awesome deal. And check this out. You lift this up. It's the microphone. There it is. Dun, dun, dun. This is really big. Holy cow. This is always bigger than it looks in the video. Every time I saw other people showing it, it's really huge. Let's go ahead and slide it out really quick. And there it is. All right, so when you're looking at this, it's really nice. You've got the mute up above, we got the volume control, and then you've got the connector at the bottom, and that's where it goes into the stand, I'm imagining. And then if you flip it around on the back, I'm already getting fingerprints on it, you can see we've got the pattern on there and the gain. So this is exciting. Woohoo, there's step number one. And then we've got over here, I guess this is the cord that connects it all. And then we've got the stand, or this is the balancer. So it's gonna hold it appropriately, whether that's gonna be up. I'm trying to figure out if I want it up or if I want to hang it down. I'm not quite sure. I kind of think I want it up. We'll figure that out. Let's see what's in this hidden compartment. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, this is the clamp. Desk clamp. Nice. Okay, clean. We're gonna use that. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna put it on this corner so it's as close to the camera as possible. So that's gonna be fun. We've got the rod. Let's go ahead and show this to you. All right, very nice rod, very clean. Let's go ahead and take this off really quick and kind of show you what it's looking like. There we go. And so it's very clean. I love the texture on all of this. It makes it just feel really nice. And there we go. It's very clean. You've got these little knobs over here, so we can, whoop, it'll release the tension, so that'll come off and on, so I can tighten it there, for example. It's really hard to do one-handed. And then you've got this along the back, so that way I can put all the cords in. Very nice, I can see that going all the way down. And then this connects to the desk connector. So the plan is we're gonna connect it to that end of the desk, and then we're going to bend it. Ooh, that's a lot of tension. Ooh, that's a lot of tension. Okay, so we're gonna have something like that. Let's see how much tension it has. Oh, it's not as bad. It'll definitely bounce up. Let's go ahead and put it down something like that, maybe. That works all right. It's still loose. It's not working super well. We'll figure that out. And then over here we got this. So over here we've got this piece, and I'm not quite sure. Oh, I see. This goes on here. Very nice. So next we actually have a Blue Yeti. Now I don't want to put this baby on until this is like connected to the desk. So let's connect it to the desk. Now, do you run a podcast or a YouTube channel? If you do, make sure to give this video a like and tell me, what kind of setup do you have? Do you have something basic like I did when I was just getting started? Or do you have this full setup already and you're like, psh, Ben is just catching up? Let me know in the comments if you are new, growing, or a professional. Because even though I have like 85 podcasts, I still feel new. So my current setup, I have a MacBook Pro setup, and it's connected to a Kensington port. And the Kensington port is powering all this, and it's got some other things that are connected. I'm wondering if this USB is gonna reach all the way from this corner all the way to the Kensington port. If not, I might have to move it over there. We won't know until we actually install the thing, so let's install the thing and just see what it looks like. All right, that just pops on. Nice and easy. That looks nice. Okay, this is gonna go down like this. So we've got the hole here, and I'm trying to figure out how to make it fit into the hole here. Unless there's a screw. There's a screw I'm missing. There we go. That ought to do this trick. Now, while you're watching this, I'm actually using 3 different microphones. I'm using my clip-on microphone, I'm using my MacBook Pro, and I'm using the Yeti mic. You will hear all 3. So what I want you to do is vote down below. Tell me which audio quality you think is the best. Clip-on, MacBook, or Yeti. Vote below. Now the real question, will the cord actually fit all the way? So let's connect the cord. Now, in order to thread the USB, the cord actually needs to go into here, and there's a little clasp just on the side, and if you flick it, it opens. There we are. So you have to make sure you get that just right on all the clasps all the way down. So I would say you probably have about 4 feet left of cable here, so let's see if we can wrap it around and see if we can make it work with the current setup. It reached all the way around. You can actually see the mute light just turned on. We have power. Oh, baby, we have power. There we go. Let's see how it looks from the computer. All right, check this out. Oh, it's up. It's up and it's ready. So I can move this around, try to get it just right. That is exciting. But look, it shows the logo to everybody who's watching. That's smart. Okay, let's see if the audio is actually picking up the right one. Nope, this is my MacBook audio. If I switch it over to the Yeti, this is what it sounds like. Now, I have no idea if I did this right at all. On the back side of this, we have a couple of pattern options. So the first setting here shows like sound coming from one side of the microphone. Probably actually gonna use this one. Instead of the omnidirectional, I'm probably gonna use this one just to keep things in front. And you're supposed to speak to the icon blue. So if I'm looking at this, I'm supposed to speak directly to this side. I'm not supposed to speak to the top. I speak directly to blue. I think that sounds a little bit better. And so I'm able to have this, I can move the arm around. It's not as easy as you see people do on like all these YouTube channels and stuff. It's not that easy. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see what it hears like specifically for the podcast. Ooh, we got some extra stuff with this. Let's see what we got. Step number 1. Ooh, look at that. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and give that a shot. See if that does anything. If not, we might return it. We'll see. And then what else did we get? Santa Claus is coming to town. Ooh, nice. We got one of those puff things for the top of the microphone. Let's go ahead and put all the accessories on here and see if that helps. All right, that works. We'll see how well that works. And then we have the Autophonics setup right here. So let's see if the 6-inch pop filter helps. All right, so there we go. I am kind of interested to see how it turns out. I want to see what it sounds like. I haven't heard anything. You guys have been hearing everything. So let's try with this on and without, and back on and still without, and then back on. Let's see if it just makes any difference at all. Like, I'm really excited. So this is going to go on the podcast. You guys are going to still hear the lapel mic. So we're going to be doing that. But this sucker, this is staying on my desk. Awesome. So I actually did a Zoom call and I called into myself in order to hear the audio. And I went, wow, this is really good. I just have to say, I love the sound quality on this. And the whole goal of this is you need to speak as close as possible. You need to be really close. Otherwise, you need to come up here and you see the gain is all the way down. I would have to raise the gain up. Otherwise, it sounds amazing. Like, I could sing into this microphone. I'm really excited. And I would highly recommend the Yeti mic. Wow, that is glorious. I have nothing bad to say about this setup. It was cheaper than buying everything separate. It's a really high quality, really excited. Now the whole Yeticaster cost about $200. So you got the microphone, you got the arm, you got the cords, you got the bolts, everything that you need in order to get it on the desk. Now the pop filter and the, what is that called? The foam cover, those are both separate. Amazon actually suggested them as a bundle. So I'm like, yeah, sure, let's give it a shot. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for being here. If you enjoyed this video at all, give it a like. If you didn't enjoy it, that's fine, give it a dislike. And stick around because we're gonna be making more YouTube videos that are gonna be separate from the podcast. We're doing a totally separate strategy. So we've got the full video right here on why we separated the strategies, looking at the stats, why it makes sense to do that. So feel free to watch that next.